What is up, guys? It is the gaming news stuff here, and today we are here to attempt the Places of Power Assault Battles event, in which we have to go up against all the Jedi using Sith, and I believe it is First Order. So you get those two lots of characters. Now, I'm going to show you guys basically the way that I would do it. I think I completed it last time. Yes, I did. So let's jump straight into it. I haven't been home all day, which is why this video is coming out a bit later than expected. But this is the team I'm going to use. Now, most important part of this team is Darth Nihilus. So if you have him, make sure to bring him in with you, because his Annihilate ability will come in super handy in finishing off the last phase. So, without further ado, let's jump straight in. We've got our Maul or Zol leadership, so the Zeta Maul leadership, which is always quite a helpful thing to have on a Sith team. Now we are just going to drain straight away to try and get Nihilus's cooldown on Annihilate ready for the final phase, because you're going to need it for that Yoda or General Kenobi or whoever you use it on. I believe that Yoda is the one to use it on. Oh, I bumped the mic. I might actually move that a little bit. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so like I said, I've been out all day, which is why this video is a little late, but I wanted to show you guys how I will go about this event. Now, obviously, this is the first tier or phase or whatever, so it shouldn't be too much of a challenge, I'm hoping. I'm playing it on 4 times because each time you do the event, it's 8 phases or 8 tiers, so we're going to have to go for a total of 24 tiers, so I don't want it to take 6 hours. Now we are going to use our AoE on Maul there, which was incredibly good because we got a bunch, we killed 2 or 3 of the enemies and incredibly weakened the other ones. So if you have played this event and you're struggling to beat it, you may know in tier 8 or the final phase or whatever it's called that Yoda gives, I think, a buff to all of his teammates. Now this is why you need to use this Annihilate ability on Yoda. If you don't know, Annihilate is an 8-turn cooldown which instantly kills whoever you target, which is why it is super important. If you can get in there, you can instant kill Yoda and he will not be a problem, basically letting you beat the level. That's how I did it last time, and I believe that's how most people are doing it. Now, if you don't have Nihilus, you may struggle unless you have an incredibly strong Sith team. Even my Sith team, I only have, I think it's Maul up to gear 11 in my Sith team. Other than that, they are all gear 10, and Nihilus is gear 8. So he's not even that strong, but I don't need him to do a lot of damage. I just need him to take out good old Yoda. Now, what we're going to do in this final battle is we are going to attempt to save Nihilus so that he gets to attack, oh god, maybe not, so that he gets to attack straight away in the next tier. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this ability on all of our characters until, as you can see, Nihilus is the next person that will get to attack based on his turn meter. So we will attack with Savage, and then Nihilus should get to go straight away in this phase. As you can see, Nihilus's turn, so we will annihilate Yoda, and then all of the enemy Jedi get debuffed, and they should not be a problem to kill. We just took him out in one shot. So that is basically the strategy. I believe it works for all 3 phases, but we're going to go through all 3 phases in this video because I don't actually think I have a video on this event yet. So we got 4 Ahsoka Tano ship shards. We got 5 Ahsoka shards, 3 Mark III Sienna Hollow Projector salvages, which are always nice to have, 200k ship credits, and 20 ally points. Now, phase 2, as you can see, I did only get 2 stars last time, but last time I did this event, my Sith were not very powerful. This is when when Nihilus and Sith Trooper and all of that were just released, so they were still very new to the game. A lot of people hadn't yet started leveling up their Sith characters, including me. I only beat it last time, again, with Nihilus and epic timing. So, again, same strategy, just get through all of these ones, the relatively easy parts of the event, and try and get Nihilus's Annihilate ready. Now, we've only got it at 6 on the cooldown at the moment, so we need to try and make sure we've got it so that it doesn't run out. I don't know what I'm talking about. We need to make sure we've got it, because if we get to that final phase without the Annihilate ready, we're going to have some trouble. Now, the issue is that Maul is taking out the entire enemy team without, any worry, which is kind of bad because it prevents Nihilus from getting a turn to reduce his cooldowns. Now, we're going to go at here and get 2 reductions, which is always good. I think we'll have it ready, but it's just... Darth Maul against Jedi is amazing. As you can probably tell, he is one-shotting them all. So I'm going to use him on the strongest enemy so that he doesn't keep getting to attack. Now, Nihilus's cooldown is down to 2, which is very, very good for us. I think that will allow it to be down to 0 by the time we get to that final phase. We've got the next 2 battles to get it down there. So unless he doesn't get to attack, we should have it ready. Man, Darth Maul is freaking OP. Look at this. He is just one-shotting every Jedi. If you are running a Sith team and you don't have Darth Maul yet, make sure to check him out. He's relatively easy to farm if you have your ship fleetments and your guild store shipments and all of that ready and able to be farmed and stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, definitely check him out if you are looking to run a Sith team. And if you want to Zeta someone, I think, strongly recommend Zetaing him at the moment. But don't be too hasty because I think, in my opinion, that he may get nerfed or they will release a counter unit for him soon. Now, I want to take out you because... Oh god. I need to use this ability because now Nihilus gets to attack next and I didn't want to waste his attack and have to wait his whole turn meter to attack again. Okay, apparently Maul gets to attack, but then... No, he taunted. That is not good for us, guys. This is a bad thing. Okay, that's not the worst thing that could happen because we did take out General Kenobi. Don't know why I used that ability. That wasn't going to do anything. Yeah, we did take out General Kenobi, but I think we can still pull this back. I don't think we are too far gone yet. These enemies aren't going to be too hard to kill with our pretty powerful Sith. We did do a mistake there by not realizing that Kenobi had taunted. But I think we're going to be okay. Except Yoda just gets to attack every 2 seconds, apparently. Okay, let's do this. I know that it wasn't going to inflict, but I think we will be fine. Even though Yoda is incredibly quick, let's take him out with Savage. That is another good thing about this Sith team. Running Savage, if they are below half health, you can wipe them out. And for some reason, it decided to give me Ahsoka shards again. Of all the Jedi and ship shards it could be giving me, Ahsoka is not my number 1 pick. So this event is extremely difficult. The bonus tier for level 85 plus recommended. So we are going to go in with the same team. Now my Kylo Ren is also gear 11, but he doesn't work super duper well with a Sith team. Although he works on every team, I wanted to run a full Sith team for this battle just to destroy the Jedi. Now, again, Maul is pretty much the MVP for this team, except for in that final phase, if you can get Nihilus's Annihilate ready. So what I'm going to do... No, I won't do that. I'm going to just attack everyone with Maul again, wipe them out. As you can see, I wouldn't personally say the phases get too much harder. I found that when the first time I did it too, I wouldn't say they get that much more difficult. I imagine if you can just beat the first phase, then it gets more and more difficult, because if you can just beat the first tier or bonus phase or whatever of the event, I imagine the bonus tier is pretty bloody difficult. But let's do our AoE here. Take out 2 of the enemies again. Doesn't matter how strong they are obviously not strong enough for Darth Maul. Lovely. Almost took our 5s. Apparently he has 0 health left, which means he's dead now, and the rest of the enemies are dead. As you can see in those kind of milestone tiers with the boss character, when you take him out, the enemies all get debuffed and lose their buffs, which is really, really good if you are struggling with the buffed characters. Again, that is why using Nihilus against Yoda is so good, because all the other enemies lose their buffs and they basically become useless. Boopity boop. Okay, so we're on the second last phase. Let's do this because we want Nihilus to be able to get his Annihilate ready for the final phase. So now he will have it ready. He is ready to use Annihilate, which is incredibly good. Once again, we've just got to make sure we time it properly. Shouldn't be too difficult, I hope, unless Maul decides he wants to go first again, which is what happened in the last one. But we still took it back. So let's attack Luminara, go for Maul, take out most of the enemies there. Take out... Okay, so it looks like Nihilus is actually going to have to attack before... Yep, okay, so we're going to use this ability, and we're going to use that on all characters, this little Dark Gambit. It basically sacrifices their health and gives them a bunch of buffs. If we use this for all our characters, that should mean that... Oh, damn it. Okay, we did stuff up a little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that Nihilus had gained a bunch of turn meter somehow. So now we are going to be in Struggle Street here, because we have to worry about Yoda. I don't know why I used that ability again. I keep forgetting about the Tenacity Up. But I don't think we'll have too much trouble. I'm hoping. I think this goes through... Yep, it goes through Foresight. Nothing to worry about. We have still won, although we are not going to 3-star it. We have still beat it, which is all that matters with these events. You don't, I think, gain anything else from 3-starring it. So we got lucky that Nihilus was still able to annihilate through Foresight. Luckily, if you upgrade Annihilate, that's what you can do. This time we got Plo Koon shards. So I got 5 Plo Koon, 5 Jedi Starfighter for Plo Koon, and 3 more of the Holo Projectors. That's pretty cool. They're, like I said, they're always nice to have. And that looks to be that event. That was pretty easy, I might say. Like I said, if you need to do this event, guys, make sure to try and bring in Nihilus. If not, you can see that you can do it without Nihilus. In the second one we did, I did beat it without using Nihilus's Annihilate. You just have to have a pretty strong Sith team. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully, a little bit I told you helped. If it didn't help, that's cool too. You probably already knew. You probably beat this event 12 hours ago when it came out. But I haven't been home, so thought I'd make a video for you just in case you were struggling. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Comment down below if you beat all 3 phases of this event, or if you are struggling. Let me know if you have Nihilus, and if you don't. Is it because... Are you struggling because you don't have Nihilus? Or do you not have him and you still smash the event? No problem. And guys, peace out.